All right, guys. So let's do some market mentorship. All right. So it's been a while. Since we had our boot camp, we have not really been having, you know, sessions, right? So let us do is a quick market mentorship, right? So it's been a while since we last talked on this YouTube channel. So welcome once again. If you're just joining for the first time, this is a dedicated YouTube channel to educational content. And of course, whatever is posted there is not financial advice, right? It's subject to your own personal, scrutiny, right? You can go through whatever is being taught here. It's your duty to go through it and confirm if it works or not, right? We don't ask you to just copy and paste on the live market, right? So it's your duty to always um, confirm whatever is being taught to you before you apply to the market, right? So be responsible. Right? So let's talk about this market. So now I think if you are on my Telegram channel, you should have seen the whole idea behind this drop, right? So for the sake of video not on the channel, I'll just quickly do a quick overview of the $80, right? So let's go to the weekly chart. So I see this is a weekly chart, and of course you can see that right from this market we can see some kind of bearish price action, right? So why is it bearish? Because market took out this low, this swing low here. So it's a kind of take out of swing low here. Market broke this swing low. So when the market broke this swing low, I was bearish, right? Because now, if maybe let's assume that now if it was a scenario where okay, market took this swing and then maybe tap into an other block or something, I would have said okay, maybe it's a bullish continuation because I've told you guys that bullish continuation patterns are not always clean, right? So if the market did something like this, I would have said okay, maybe it's a bullish continuation, right? If the market maybe the market broke here, let's say the market dropped from here down to this point. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a bullish continuation. But this is another block. But the market did not tap into anything necessarily, right? It just closed below the low and then went higher, right, to create this internal liquidity. So to me, this was a market structure shift and this was a bearish market, right? Now, when we look at this internal liquidity, why is it internal liquidity? Because this low did not make this high did not make a new low. If this high was able to make a new low, we have classified it as what a new lower high. But we can't call that a lower high because that's high failed to make a new low. So it is also called internal liquidity. So we had internal liquidity that was built at that place, right? And then not only that, we had this trend line liquidity building here. So we had this trend line liquidity here. That was an indication that price wants to go short. So the market moves from areas of liquidity to areas of liquidity. So it moved from this buy side liquidity, and then we had was this dynamic or trend line liquidity. So the market bopped this upper liquidity. So we're expecting the market should drop low. And of course, if you're my Telegram channel or you're my paid mentorship, you will know that I posted this beforehand. I posted the drop long ago. If you're in my Telegram community or you are in my paid mentorship, you know that I talked about this long before. So sorry if you're just coming from Twitter because I may not really post everything on Twitter. I post more on Telegram when it comes to chat ideas, all of this kind of stuff. And in my paid group, that's why I post a lot of things. So I don't really post much of trading related stuff on Twitter. All right. So it's more of Twitter is more of content, I don't really post so much chat there. But on Telegram, I really post chats, give my bias and all of that. Right. So if you have not joined my Telegram community, do want to join with a link in the description. You cannot join our it's free of charge, our Telegram community. And of course, if you want to join our paid group, it's very available as well. For those that need someone to guide you, you know that trading is not easy. You don't need to be shadow boxing. You need someone to tell you this is what to do, this is not what to do. Right? You just need direct guidance. Right? You should know that you need it. Right. So you can always hit me up if you want to join our pay group and all of that. Right. So now let's go to the daily charts. So we had our weekly bias already. And then if you look at the chart, you can see that we actually hit this other block. Now watch this chart very carefully. If you look at this angle, you notice that there was an unmitigated point here, right? This area was unmitigated, right? And of course, let us mark this whole area, right? So that is imbalance as well. So I'm marking this area because there's an imbalance inside there. So I'm marking both the imbalance and the other block if it's combined, right? So we had this liquidity just before that imbalance above it. There's an imbalance here, right? Let me just quickly show you the imbalance so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And this is the imbalance right here. So if you judge by that, so this is the imbalance here. Right? You can see the imbalance just there, right? Just above this high. So that's also what I was looking at. And of course, it came close. I said I took a loss on this because I was trying to buy into this area. That did not happen. So that was the liquidity being built. So what happened next? So price finally came back pushed properly to the point, and then was broke lower, right? So I think I took a loss here too because I thought that after that, we have to be transparent with you guys because we don't always take waves. So I think that I took a loss on this market because when I saw this, I was thinking that the market was about to drop. So I was trying to short inside this other block here. So I think I took a lot of losses on this market because I was trying to short inside here because of this other block. I was like, okay, market has taken liquidity, the market wants to go lower, but that did not happen. Price still push higher one more time. So these are the things that happen sometimes. Sometimes you have to be mindful of this. So it could happen this way because this high from in August, right? And the market still had to bump it again in September. So this was the market taking out the high of the previous month, right? So sometimes you cannot see this kind of things coming, right? So you have to just have it that you're not going to win all your trades. Sometimes you can be correct, right? This is just an example. This is market mentorship, right? So sometimes you can be very correct with your analysis. Okay, the market is going to drop. I was correct with that, but I took a loss this year because the market wanted to take out what the previous monthly high. And that previous monthly high was the high of what? August. And this is August and this is September, right? So I could not foresee that, right? I was no way I was going to know that it was going to do that, right? I couldn't foresee that it wanted to take out August high. So I took losses inside there. And that had 3 days. So if you took some losses, that's no problem. So the market finally was showing its hand by finally maybe inside of that some kind of drop here. The market finally dropped and then the market came close. There was an imbalance here. Let's go to the weekly chart again. So markets came back into this imbalance. Look at it very clearly. So the markets came um, pushed into this imbalance. This was where I marked that the market was going to drop down. You can see this big arrow I marked here. So the market was inside there when I marked this. Right. So the market did the whole thing. So the market did the whole thing, pushed higher, took out this high that was formed in October. You can see the same thing happening there. The market top there, then it pushed higher above what the high that was formed in October. This is in November. So it pushed above October high and then it dropped lower. Right. So this was another clean take out of liquidity. So if maybe you are selling inside there, of course, maybe they are taking a loss because some of you guys would have been thinking that the market should not go above this high, right? Because the market has already rejected from this imbalance. So if the market has already, move from the imbalance, why is this thing going higher again? So that's what we look at as liquidity takeout, right? So markets look at liquidity again in that area, and then we saw what it dropped in the downside, right? Just unlike I anticipated. The market has been dropping like a hot spot of days since then. We see this massive drop. Now, what should we expect? If the market is really, really bearish, of course, I don't really like using weeks for liquidity, right? I don't really like using a week. But if the market really wants to be bearish, right? Price might want to go for this low as well, right? So this might be the final target of price, right? If you don't want to go, but if you're judging by the body of this candle, right? If you go by the body, that was most of the candle varieties at the body. So by using judging by the body, we have taken liquidity here, right? So you cannot say that okay, we're taking liquidity there, right? We have tapped into the body of the candle, right? So that is either that or the market comes low. But let us see. But I believe the market should come low. The market is really, really bearish. It should drop lower for this September's low, right? The market should drop for September low. That's what I'm looking at. So for me, I'm looking at the market dropping at September's low. And this market will be very, very clean next week. Because by God's grace, next week we should have a very clean imbalance, right? I will sell price lower. So if the market can close this way, we should have a very clean imbalance like this next week, right? So this is going to be what we settle next week. The market can create kind of imbalance because imbalances act as what's as walls to price. The price bump into imbalances, it tends to push it to opposite direction. The market can do something like that and drop lower. So let's assume that that's going to happen. So later today is Thursday, we still have 2 more days. We have today and tomorrow. So if this imbalance can hold, if this imbalance can form, then we can expect this kind of thing next week. Market to run into this imbalance and then dropping lower, right? So that's what we should expect of USD, right? I hope that makes sense. So let us also quickly look at DXY. Right, so the DXY, look at the DXY, we can see that the DXY has been given bullish momentum since the whole election and all of those things, right? We have been seeing a bullish market on DXY since the month of September up until now. For the month of September down up till now because it was preceding US elections, right? So we have seen markets pushing higher, and then of course it's very logical since we are expecting euro dollar to drop, right? It's very logical we're going to see price to take out this high, right? And of course, that will be very nice if you can see it next week. If the market can create some kind of imbalance next week, yeah, so you can see maybe markets dip into it and then will push higher, right? That is a possibility, may or may not happen, right? So you just have to, anytime I say, take it with a pinch of what, um, of scrutiny, right? Just go through what I'm saying. So we had what our bullish shift here. So it was a bullish market shift at this point here, right? Bullish market shift, and then the market did its whole thing, right? So this is a bullish market shift. Market blew this is now liquidity, and then what now we're doing was we are pushing higher, right? So it's also a price should go above this high and all of that, right? And of course, we see how this imbalance which has not been properly filled here. So we have this imbalance here, right? So it has not been properly filled. So we have to also mark that just so we don't forget. So we have a proper imbalance here, which has not been filled properly. So we have this imbalance here, right? So we see that imbalance rest at the top there. So market can still push higher to take it out, right? So that is it for Euro dollar and PXY. Right. So let's look at the Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has been doing so much lately. Wow. So Bitcoin, you know the drill, right? So we saw Bitcoin, which this is sponsored by fundamentals, right? Since we are approaching the use, market has just been super bullish on Bitcoin. So it's very logical that Bitcoin is going for 100K level, right? It's very logical that price is going for 100K on Bitcoin, right? That's going to be a very good logical level, 100K. Right? This is where many people have predicted that Bitcoin should go, right? So Bitcoin will likely go for 100K because currency at 97.6K. So this will likely Bitcoin is going to go for 100K. That is part my fundamentals. You can see that Bitcoin has been very bullish for a long time, right? You can see that Bitcoin has been, so liquidity breaking highs, breaking, so that's been respecting highs. So at this point, I don't know what you should do on Bitcoin apart from looking for or retracements to buy, right? It's not wise to look for sales on Bitcoin, not wise at all, right? It's very unwise to look for sales on Bitcoin at this point here. So look at beautiful buys that I've put. Look at those beautiful buys, and have beautiful buy opportunities so far on Bitcoin, right? Look at just all these beautiful buys, right? You can look at this market tap into this other block here, very nice buy. Right? You can look at this one as well. Can this be a buy as well inside the market took out this high? That's the break of the structure. We had market push into this last down push. That was a very good buy as well. Right? If it means that there's so many buys at this coin game, right? So many buy opportunities. Right? Look at this one as well. I look at another buy opportunity inside this other block here. Very nice buys, right? Look at this, right? Let's pay attention. Look at another buyer, Bitcoin gave as well. Market took out this high, it came to retrace into this last down candle. So anyhow it is, this will also be a really good place to buy Bitcoin, right? Same thing as well here. Right? Just beautiful buy opportunities. I'm going to buy Bitcoin. Look at this one as well. The market made a new high, came to the other block, pushed higher, all of that. So this one just been buying to take out of this high. So all your target should have been this high here. If you are buying all this, you have got maybe 5 or 6 entries. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. Wasn't 5 different buy positions and then targeting was this high. So that would have been what I'm targeting before this explosive move to the upside, right? So that what I have of Bitcoin is a bullish market. Don't do anything apart from looking for buys. Now for gold, on the weekly chart on gold, we have my God, gold has is super bullish too. So on gold, we have a super bullish market. We have not really taken any significant slow apart from this low high. So now I don't know if it's going to be a start of a bearish market, but based on seasonalities, gold tends to be bullish during this period, right? This is November. So November usually gold is really bullish in November, right? It's really bullish in November, December. November is really bullish at this period, right? Let's look at last year. Uh, okay, look at this. This is good. You can see gold November, December. You can see it was overall bullish, right? So gold tends to be very bullish in November, December, right? So let's look at this again. Let's look at it. This November. I see that gold is really bullish at that period, right? It's based on seasonality. So it's very logical that price should still go up on gold. Now, where are we looking at if market should go bullish on gold? It's very logical that price is going for this imbalance here, right? You don't even need to second guess it. Like it's very clear. Price is going for that imbalance there, right? So we're going to target what the high of this candle high. That's where gold is going to go for, right? That is the high that gold is going for, right? So gold is going for that high there. Right, so that is it. So gold is super bullish now. Although we are inside this bearish order block inside the world, I feel that gold is going to go bullish, right? Maybe after some retracement and all of that, right? So market is bullish on gold on the weekly charts, but currently on the weekly charts, on the daily, we have some kind of market social break here. Market is going below this swing below, right? Let us see what gold is going to do, right? But for me, I'm bullish, but I have a kind of opposing structure, right? I say bullishness on the weekly and then bearish on the daily. But don't forget that every liquidity sweep looks like don't forget that every liquidity sweep starts from a bearish break. So anytime market is bullish and then gives us a kind of liquidity sweep. It always looks like a break of structure, right? In the market gives liquidity sweep, it always resembles as a BOS, right? So don't always uh, accept BOS until the market breaks twice. What do I mean? Don't accept the BOS until the market does what breaks twice. That means the market has to break the first time and then we'll do what? Break again on the downside. So this is like a confirmation for what they sell, right? So don't always trust sell until this happens. The market gives double break, like double MB, right? The market breaks the first one and then breaks the second one. Now we can see only one low broken. So if gold wants to be bearish, we have to see gold take out the second low. Once market take out the second low, that is a clear bearish signal. But for now, it could be a liquidity sweep, and we don't want to mess with that. So for now, I'm still bullish on gold. Right, I'm still very bullish on gold. Right. So let's also look at the last one, which is the Japanese yen with the British pound. So Japanese yen, British pound, right? So no, this is a very clear market. Looking at the overall structure, you can see our last week low was here. Price could not break our last week low, which is a bit slow here. Market could not go below. So price do this whole thing. Market is bullish on this guy. So there's no really clear break of structure. Now looking at the market very clearly, you can see we are taking our previous weekly low. So market can still has every tendency to push to the upside, right? So it's either price pushes now or it can still decide to give a deep retracement. Where the deep retracement, we say, okay, we have this imbalance. Okay, it's already tapping the imbalance, right? It already did that. So let's just pay attention. For me, I feel like this guy is going to continue resuming, going to resume his bullishness, right? Going to resume because I think the low of the previous week. So it's very likely we're going to go with the high of the previous week as well. So market is where we are seeing this reaction because of this imbalance here, this little tiny imbalance. That's why we are seeing this reaction, this bearish pullback, right? But seeing that price taking a weekly low and then it's pushing upwards, I don't really expect price to continue, dropping that, especially considering that the monetary policy, I mean, the CPI yesterday supported bullishness. So we saw GDP CPI yesterday and it supported bullishness. So we can see markets continue being bullish. Our first target will obviously be this high, right? Obviously, we're targeting this high as our first target, and then we can obviously target this overall high and its first target. So this is going to be where we're going to target it for this guy, right? So let us see what's going to happen. Right, let's just buy a liquidity sweep there. This is a liquidity sweep, yeah, right? So let's see what happens on this guy, right? So that is it. So if you guys want to join my paid channel, my paid mentorship, where I break down the market, I teach you personally, answer your questions. You be part of my community where I have more than 50 students where you can contact, ask questions. It's like a support group, right? We win together. You can't win alone, right? You guys that are watching YouTube channel, you're going it's not right when you just watch YouTube channels alone, right? You need a place where you can ask questions, you can interact with other people and also give people perspective, not that you're copying their trades. You need that community support. Try what to offer you in our payment mentorship. So if you want to join us, just a little token of 50,000 naira for now, and you can join us in our pay group, right? So have a wonderful day. See you guys in the next teaching. Cheers and God bless.